And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio. And the Omega Drill just finished researching, which is awesome. We are in the midst of getting our iron outpost ready to go. So here we have a couple different things. We have... how much overlap do I want in here? I think we're going to try to go for a little overlap just because I don't want to waste too much space, because we do need, you know, an iron loading station. So we've got a little bit to go there. I'm going to get rid of these trees. Let our bots do their thing. Okay. So we're in the midst of getting this outpost hooked up here, and I've been kind of pondering how I want to set this up, because we got lots and lots of drills, or lots and lots of furnaces to feed here, and we're gonna need a lot, so much iron to do that. So I'm thinking we're gonna use these two on the bottom. Actually, there are yeah, there's 1, 2. I've got these hooked up together. So let's bridge this. Now, this bottom one that goes to the bottom, that's fine. This one, however, I think I'm going to switch this one around. So we're going to come right up to it. Oh, I thought that was a train for a second. I thought, oh no, I'm going to die. Okay, so that one will be for all these furnaces, and they all have their efficiency modules in there, so they're going to only consume a very, very little amount of power, and their pollution, important pollution, is almost negligible. Plus we have all these trees right here. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of pollution problems. So now we've got these two here, and I think that's a good spot for them to try to come across here, although we got this little issue here. So let's try, see if we can bridge that gap right there and take off this. So I've got a private game going that I put in some of Bob's mods, and wow. All I can say is wow. So much stuff in those. I don't even have all of his mods. I just installed a few of them, and wow, there's so much stuff. Plus all of the god modules and stuff. Holy cow, what an amazing difference that makes. I think I upgraded my just to see what it would be like. I put you know, my research stations, and I just surrounded them with Mark III beacons, packed all the god modules in there, and I think I researched this. Where is it? I researched this in under half a second. It was pretty ridiculous. Okay, so I want to redesign just like I did on these other ones. Kind of want to redesign this a little bit, but we have to come up with it. So I can't really do a whole lot. Tweak this just a little bit. Save a little bit of space. And each one of these will be a full belt, because we've got stack inserters unloading, because I need 4 more offloaders, and there's 4 here. So I think what we are going to do is bridge the gaps between them like so, and then just basically pull them out. So 2, 3, 4. So that one will go from there. So they're gonna share the wagons. So they're gonna share the offload, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem. But we need the iron to be smelted down so we can use it for other things, namely more green circuits, more red circuits, especially red circuits. So if we cross just straight across here, oh, we got to figure out, I want to put one more on our loading station in here somehow. So if we go up here, how many steel chests do I don't really have any steel chests on me, do I? So I'm gonna go up to my bus. I'm gonna get rid of the pollution here. Yeah, not a whole lot of steel to go around. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Hopefully we'll mitigate a little bit of this. I should have a chest right there. All right, let me build a few steel chests here. So we're gonna want to map this out. So there's one. Actually, let's put these in a semi-final position. I'm gonna just do 4 loading stations, just because the output of these, you know, 4 loading stations should be fine. Now, do we want? I don't really think we can support too much more. We could have 2 of these go into one station just by doing it from both sides. So a load from both sides here. Okay, so if we have these come in like that, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna only have 2. So just go straight across. And that is about as much space as we need, but then we need a gap of 2 here. And then another one of those, and then a track. So that's kind of our baseline right there. Like that. And then we can merge that in to that line. And let's walk away and do this from the map. This is so much easier to do. Okay, so that's the last block there. So let's merge that in. Now we know where the turnoff is. Now we can run our belts the way that we need to. Oh, there's a bunch of wood. That's what they delivered. So now we know where the turnoff is going to be. And I think that's right. Yep, that's right. So let's push these all the way. Okay, I also want to put a limit on these chests, these unload chests, if I haven't already. No, I haven't. So I'm going to put a limit of 2 rows. And I'm just going to walk along holding shift, and it's going to copy all of those settings to all of these. So we're just going to paste all of these, just so when they unload the iron, it's not, we won't have an excessive amount stored up. So we can run multiple trains and have them unload. All right, back to business here. Just going to do a minimal bridge, and then this one I want to give as much space to those as I can. I don't have any more. Where are my belts? I must have walked out of range. Yeah, I'm out of range. Belts, please. It just takes, you know, the bots, when you walk in and out of the zone like that, the bots kind of get frustrated because they go pick up a bunch of belts, and then when they go to drop them off and I walk out of the zone, then they end up dropping them somewhere else. So do I not have any more? What happened? Oh, I turned off gears. That's what happened. Oh, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to take you. We need those gears. And this is gonna just destroy our iron. Oh, our iron is just gonna melt away. Unfortunately. This one of the reasons why we're doing this, just to get some iron up and running. So let's put these red ones back. Okay, so we have... Where did the red ones go that I just had? I had 5 of them. Mouse over it here. Oh, I guess I... Oh, yeah, as soon as I let them go out of my cursor, bots pick them up and drop them off here, so it's all good. Okay, that's gonna take some time. Holy cow. We're really needing... Oh, look at gears just disappeared. Oh, it's so unfortunate. And bots are gonna constantly be running to me to drop off gears. What can we do? I could put... Do we have any productivity modules? That is something that we could help our gear situation with. I'm not even sure if I'm making... I am making productivity modules. I've got 46 of them. Nice. But I have no speed modules because I turned those off as well. Yeah, we really need to ramp up production here, because putting productivity modules in all of these, I mean, it will be more productive, but they're also going to slow way down. So first, we're going to upgrade all the creators here, and then we're going to add productivity modules. Put them in the first few, because these are the ones that are going to be getting the iron, the first dibs on the iron. Looks like we've got a couple more back here. So yeah, the speed goes down a little bit. So you see the minus 60% crafting speed, but we're getting, you know, plus 40% productivity. Now, one thing we could do is put a beacon nearby and put some speed modules in that, and that would counteract the speed reduction, because right now it's sort of a wash. You know, we're 40% more productive, but 60% less less quick, less speed. So it sort of works out to be 100%. So you can see speed. Yeah, we're actually losing a little bit more speed than we are productivity. So they're more productive, but they're less fast. And I'm not sure what the takeaway is on that, but it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. But we will continue on. See, this mine, I cleared out all the things that were right here. So we have access to this little bit of iron in here. Let's grab, where did that mine go? There it is. So we've got a little bit more that we can grab. And I need to use a little bit of that. There we go. And this one is out. This one is out. This one is out. All right, give us some more belts for us to use. That's good. Okay, got a little bit more mining going on up here. That's good. Get rid of some more of that ore. Okay, let's head back down and put the finishing touches and get our first train coming in to offload iron. We want to get that smelting up. How do we want to run the iron back? I don't think we want it pointing this way. So I'm thinking we're going to want to swap these around. So we're going to put a thing there. And if we rotate this going the other way, we won't actually use any belt. And then we can take these away. And then move these to the side. So now we're going to point it, we're poking it this way so we can just route it right directly. And instead of having to go all the way around, which would be a huge waste of belts. All right. Also, some news, you know, I'll be moving sometime next week. And so the channel, I'm not going to really push too hard to get videos uploaded because I'm moving to an area that has better internet, and there's no point in spending, you know, 12 hours or, you know, so basically it comes out to about 3 or 2 hours per video when I upload. And so the new location that I'm going to, I'm going to have internet about 30 times faster upload speed than I've got now. And so I'm going to hold off. So there'll be a couple days where the videos will there'll be no major new videos. But after that, I'll be able to, you know, upload them much faster and at higher quality. So, you know, people who have asked in the past, you know, why, you know, can I upload in higher quality? And it's always come down to, well, I can't because of the quality or the upload speed that I have. But soon that will be taken care of, and I'll be able to not only upload higher quality and even longer videos if people want that. You know, my average view duration on my channel is only about 10 minutes, so not sure if longer videos are what people want, but definitely higher quality is in the mix, and also streaming. So I'd love to get streaming going. I would love to interact with everybody in real time. It's something I've always wanted to try and do because I think it would be fun. And okay, so we're gonna want to go around this. Oh, a little too far, right in here. Okay, so can I? Oh, I can make it all the way up. Awesome. Okay, so bring this up. Okay, so there's the first iron ready to go. I swapped those two around, and let's make sure they're all going the right way here. Okay, now we can bring in our first iron train. So let's have him come in to iron ore offload 1. So I'll just go to the iron train. He's already loaded up, and he has iron ore supply 1. So this is iron ore offload 1. We're going to do inventory empty for now, and we're going to run him. So our first iron coming in via train, and then when, you know, after a little bit, we're gonna get this station named up here. Oh, see the bots? Give me. Okay, you guys can go back to what you were doing. I wanted those belts. All right, there's the first. We have plenty of room for, you know, a train that's longer. And I think we will do that, just because we've got lots of iron in this area. We have a little bit down here to mine. We have all of this, and then we've got huge patches in other places that we're going to be able to mine out. And I think, yeah, we're going to want some longer trains to come in. So right now we've only got ore coming in a few places, but eventually it will be good. And there's not much ore here, so don't expect miracles. But with the new Omega drill unlocked, the Omega drill is a huge drill that mines extremely fast. I could put one Omega drill over this entire thing and completely fill up this blue belt 100%. Actually, no, it puts out on only one side of the belt. So one side of the belt would be completely packed. So I could put 2 Omega drills here and take the place of all of these other drills. So yeah, this is... They're loading. They're using fast inserters. I can change those to stack inserters and get a little bit better of a boost. I can do that in between episodes, though. Looks like we are loading it in nicely. This is good stuff. So now it's just routing the material, and I'll switch these two over to go the other way in between episodes as well, just because it's kind of tedious work. But come back next time for some more awesome Factorio goodness. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.